So right now I am on my way to meet the team in Moss Bluff, Louisiana, at a home of a family that has been a little bit traumatized. We had another location scheduled tonight, but we canceled that because we feel like this is a little bit more important. They have a little girl, and she has a friend that she's speaking to who does not exist. There's a video of a shadow figure walking through their garage, and we want to try and get there and help as fast as we can. Hopefully we can get this family some answers and some peace. Hilary Duff once said, "I have always been interested in the paranormal and afterlife, everything from ghosts to angels. I think that everyone has that curiosity of the great unknown." We just pulled up to the location that we are investigating tonight, and it's always a good feeling when you pull up to a place and you meet a friend in the driveway. It's going to be great. Guys, we're in Moss Bluff, Louisiana, at a family's home who shared a video on Facebook that we saw and were directed to watch. And it has a figure, almost a shadow figure, in their security cameras that moves through their garage and out of frame and kind of disappears. And so we've watched the video many, many times, and we've studied it. And to us, it looks like this figure is moving with purpose. And so we were asked if we would come and investigate. And of course we said yes, because we feel like this is a matter of urgency for this family. You know, we want to make sure that these people are okay and that they're in a safe place. They just bought this house 6 months ago. They live by the water. It's a beautiful property. It's very hilly, and we want to make sure that they have a good family home and a good, happy place to stay. So tonight we're going to investigate this home, and we're going to try and get some answers for these people so that they can rest easy knowing that whatever is here is not going to do them any harm. Emily?
Yeah.
Woo. Leg day every day in this place.
Yeah, that's right.
How are you doing, Marcus?
Good, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, with Spirit Guides. You want to take me in and tell me about the place?
Yeah, come on.
Excellent. This is your garage, and this is where the video that we saw was filmed, and it was caught in that camera in that corner over there, I think.
Yeah.
Tell me what happened.
We had just put these cameras up, and it detects a humanoid image and sends you a link. So we click on it, and it seems it comes from this area, and then it moves over towards this column. It kind of stops here, almost like it moves towards and looks at the camera, and then it comes to this corner of my potting bench, and it almost feels like it set something down, and then it kind of moves and glitches and dissipates, but it takes a while, a few minutes.
And I noticed you have some cats. Have they acted weird since you've moved here?
Most of my cats are inside cats. I have one cat that comes outside sometimes. She doesn't like the door under the staircase, which I don't like the door under the staircase either. She will meow at nothing, seemingly nothing. Sometimes she'll just walk around and her tail gets kind of crazy, and that's when I know she's focused on something. And it's always in the basement.
This is your daughter's room, and your daughter is 5.
Yeah.
And she has a friend.
if you want to call it a friend.
So tell me about that.
So on 2 occasions, she was in her room. There was nothing playing, no TV or anything, and she was playing with her Barbie dream house. And she had come into the kitchen where I was and was like, "Hey, there's a girl in my room. Will you come turn my TV on?" And that's all she had asked was, "Please just put some noise on for me, and then I'll go play." So I was like, "Yeah, that's weird." So I came in here and I was like, "Well, where's the girl?" And she's like, "Well, she just wants to play, I guess." I was like, "Oh, okay, like pretending?" And she's like, "Yeah, I guess she wants to pretend." And I was like, "Okay." And so I just mentally made a note of it. And then maybe a couple weeks went by where the same thing had happened, where she didn't say anything. She just came and was like, "Hey, will you turn my TV on again?" I was like, "Yeah, what's going on?" She's like, "Well, I heard a voice." Okay, so yesterday I asked her about it. You know, I was like, "Did you see anybody?" She's like, "No." I was like, "Okay. What did you hear?" And she's like, "Well, it was a girl and she said, 'Come get me.'" It's like, "Oh, like she was playing?" And she's like, "Yeah, I guess." And then she had said...
Wait, the little girl friend said, "Come get me"?
Yeah, she said, "Come get me." Or
like drawing...
Like maybe playful. Like that's how I got, like she wasn't...
Like a hide and seek.
Yeah, Zoe wasn't afraid.
Okay.
She wasn't terrified or crying. She was just matter of fact kind of kid.
Okay.
And so I'd asked her to, you know, let's talk about it. And she had said it happened twice. That she thought she heard 2 girls, but it was only 1 girl. She was really unclear about hearing 2 voices, but it only being 1 entity. And so I'd asked her, "Did you see anything?" And she's like, "No, it was just hearing it, and it wasn't my imagination," she said. So
I have to ask you about this doll.
Which, okay, so that doll Zoe thinks is sick.
It is.
And she takes extra good care of it. Now, ask me what it does when you press its belly.
What does it do when you press its belly?
Demonic baby laugh.
Why would you press its belly?
For the demonic baby laugh. No, we got that at Spirit.
We think that's a toy.
She did, yes. She cried for it, in fact. We went to Spirit and she was holding it like a baby and was like, "Emmy, please, can I get this baby? She needs love."
She does need love.
And so, you know, she's in her basket with her bottle of milk.
And we think that that's a toy.
I mean, hey, don't stifle the creativity.
Right, exactly. It is a toy.
Why are you afraid? Okay, yeah.
Why would you have a doll like this?
Don't question my parenthood.
Why would you have a doll like this?
I agree. Dumb question.
This doll has no reason to be in a Barbie house. Jennifer, you've had some experiences happen at your house to people. Have you had anything happen to you in particular?
I haven't had anything happen to me, but I'm not as open. I'm not as in tune with myself as Emily is and stuff. I kind of just, if I don't see it, it didn't happen.
Right. But you did see something.
I did on the camera outside. I saw the what looked like a shadow or somebody walking in front of the camera. So yeah, that was me. People said it looked like a bug. I'm not really sure what it is, but it looks suspicious to me.
Yeah, it does look kind of humanoid. It's got a humanoid figure, and it almost to me looks like it's walking, right? And then so your wife said something along the lines of your daughter having things happen to her.
Zoe's had like nightmares, or she'll wake up saying that she's seen something, or she's felt something in her room, which she's 5, so she does get a little carried away, but I do know that she's felt stuff and that she's had these vivid nightmares where she sees people that aren't there, and so I don't know.
Is the shadow figure in this video haunting this family's new home and their daughter in her room? Or is this figure just passing through, trying to find its way? Emily also spoke to me about a circle of dead grass where they found a squirrel that they used to feed had passed. A regurgitated snake skeleton was also found underneath their garage.
This tree is special to you. I can tell by the ribbons and the bell, and it's just a very positive feeling in this area. Tell me about this tree. What is this?
This tree energy feels like the guardian of the property. Every ribbon was tied on by a different person.
Okay.
We call it the fairy tree. That's why the bells are on here, for the fairies to play with.
Okay.
And we do offerings around the base. This is just my serenity tree.
Maybe tonight we could tie a ribbon on it.
I would
that
love
be okay?
that. I would be honored, and so would the tree.
And immediately before the investigation, Emily remembered another incident she wanted to share.
That all the doors were open. The locked door to the garage was open. The door underneath the staircase was open. It was at the point where I was just like, okay, that's enough. I stomped my foot. I said, that is enough. Get out. And I remembered something whispered no, very quietly, but enough for me to be like,
But it was audible. You could hear it in your own,
Audible.
through your own ears.
yes, in my space, something whispered no. And I immediately came upstairs and told Jenny about it. And I can't believe I blocked that out.
Okay. All right. That's good.
It's my twin.
I do see a little bit of familiarity there.
It's crazy.
It's in the eyes.
Excellent. Oh, it is the eyes, yes.
Eager to get to the root of the problem in their daughter's room, I begin an S-Box session with Emily, and it doesn't take long to get a result. What is your name? Sam. That's what I heard. Immediately after I ask, what is your name? The S-Box gives us an answer. We hear Sam. What do you hear? What is your name? And almost immediately afterwards, I ask if the name we heard was Sam, and we get a confirmation. Is your name Sam? Then I ask if the spirit knows their daughter, Zoe. And at the time, we did not hear this answer through the S-Box. This was on the camera's audio. Do you know Zoe? Listen carefully, as a female voice seems to respond to my question. Do you know Zoe? Does this mean that there are more than one spirit in this home? You decide. Trying to continue this flow of intelligent answers, I ask a question if they know me, which they should not. Do you know me? And it appears that I get two confirmations of the word no, one from a male followed by a female. I again try to get a name, and we receive the same response. This makes multiple times we have gotten the name Sam on the S-Box. Tell me your name. Tell us your name. I heard Sam again.
Sam, are you a friend?
The same male voice responds when we call the name Sam and ask if he is a friend. This answer was followed by a string of responses that come across as an intelligent entity.
Do you want to play, Sam?
Did it say play? That play was a different voice though. Did you? Playing the recorder back, we do hear the name Zoe. Yes. I did catch that. Sam. And no matter how many times I hear it, it's always unnerving when I'm on an investigation to be told to go away. Go away. Go away. And then they decide to use the Ovilus to answer one last question. Do you want to play with me, Sam? Does this mean I should expect further interaction later in the night? You decide. It was my favorite time of the night whenever we get to send Josh into the creepy hole under the stairs. Hey, did somebody open this door already?
I did earlier.
You did? Did you close it all the way back?
Oh, I don't know.
You're supposed to know because they say sometimes the door opens on its own.
Well, then I don't know. I'm pretty sure I did.
I think you need to
press
go
it
in.
pretty hard.
Well, it's cracked open, and
I
I'm
think you need to go in there.
pretty sure I glance at it every time I walk by. There's an on-off switch.
But that way you set it down and then turn it. You're gonna have to crawl and take a lift. Here you go. You got this.
You got this.
He's
Enjoy the show.
I love this part.
We're gonna shut the doors. And lock them.
All right, you want to go and check out the garage outside while he's doing that? While we left Josh under the stairs, everyone else went outside to perform an S-Box session in the garage where the Shadow Man was seen on camera. Unfortunately, we received no communication outside, so we decided to go back in and disperse the energies differently. Paul, Emily, and Jennifer bring Emily's brother, Adam's, ashes into their daughter's room to have an S-Box session, and the answers are not what we expected.
The male voice in here, are you protecting Samantha? That's what it says, Samantha. Are you protecting Samantha or Zoe? You're protecting yourself? Man, that keeps coming up. Is Samantha with us?
And one more piece of important evidence that came through the S-Box was the word smile. This happened moments before I flashed a Polaroid camera in the room without warning.
Would you like to play dolls? Smile. Smile and happy. I heard both of those.
I do want to play dolls.
Oh, God.
Was this voice telling Paul to smile for the camera?
Smile. Smile.
Meanwhile, Josh's time underneath the stairs was less than impressive.
Cupcake? Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to come out. It's hot in here.
Alright, come on, let's take a look.
Well, that's easier said than done. Ow! My time in the tunnel is complete.
Deciding it was time to try a different tactic, we gear up the SLS camera and set Emily on her daughter's bed. And instantly, something decides to show itself sitting on her shoulder.
Just appeared and just disappeared. Come back, do it again, show yourself again.
Watch as the figure sits on her shoulder and then disappears whenever I acknowledge its existence.
Just appeared and just disappeared.
And when called upon, the entity refused to show itself again.
Come back, do it again, show yourself again.
So we decide to take the SLS camera downstairs, and we pick up an entity sitting in a chair near Emily, almost as if it's looking out for her.
No. Like over here on the wall. In that weird chair. It is that chair.
Right here?
No.
Do you
right
have-
here. That's Emily. That's the weird chair.
Oh.
And just for your reference, this is Emily, and this is the entity we're picking up on the SLS.
But is it just making out the chair?
I don't think so. Because
Josh made it not go away. It
It lit up though.
okay, back away. Let's see what happens now.
Where's the chair?
See the chair?
Yeah.
And the fact that it disappears when Josh enters the frame and does not come back even though we do pick up Emily shows that this is an entity the SLS mapped in a chair.
That was cool.
But then we map out not one but two figures standing next to a glass case, again near Emily.
Got it. Get off my stomach.
Is it back?
Yeah. It's next to the chair now.
It's standing in the corner. It's like sitting on the shelf.
It's over here.
Yeah, it would be to the right. Look, there's two of them.
No, that's Emily.
Nope, Emily's
Wave,
over
Emily.
here.
Alright, we're really close.
Whoa. And he's climbing up the shelf. Now there's two of them.
That's above the window. He's not even showing that high up.
You haven't seen, that thing is so tall.
It's as tall as that.
But that could,
What's it gonna map?
the shelf itself. Look, let's see.
Where'd I put that periscope at?
Back behind on the desk.
And then,
We say he.
Yeah.
It-
But
It's
whenever
at the
you
t-
say that, it goes away, remember? What you were talking about earlier? They don't want to be found?
Mm-hmm.
You said it's at the table.
again, when we acknowledged their existence, they disappeared. With our investigation ending, Emily led us to her tree of protection, and we all took turns tying a ribbon around a branch. It was a ritual that gave us all a feeling of peace and comfort. The property seemed to appreciate it, as did Emily. Spirit Guide's crew gave Emily some advice on what she could do. The spirits at Parker House have decreased in activity and seem to have no ill intentions. But we are ready should the Parker family feel the need to call us back.